Yo, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First of all, I know I owe some of you guys a second apology. I did promise to stay consistent. I did promise to give you guys a video a few weeks ago. But then if I'm being honest with you guys, life throws a few curveballs on my side of things and that is it. I'm not really sure if it's an excuse, but then I know one thing for sure is that I'm being honest with you guys. But then I promised to stay consistent right now. I promised to give you guys weekly content going forward. But then, yeah, to the new viewers, welcome to the Miss Psycho channel. Welcome to the Psycho Ground. I think that's what we decided to call it the last time, right? I go by the name of Zach Powers. I run a digital marketing agency called Miss Psycho Media. What we do is we generate leads for brands digitally, and then we convert the leads from leads to being customers, right? But then on this channel specifically, I just take you guys along my journey of scaling my agency from nothing to something, and I get to teach you guys what I get to learn. That's what we do here. But then on today's video, I'd like to give you guys first of all some background, right? On the 25th of September, our first client, the first contract with our first client came to an end, and right now we have no clients at all, right? Currently speaking. So we decided to go into this, the Psycho Challenge is what we decided to call it. And basically, we will be scaling the agency from zero to $10,000 per month in a matter of 6 months. That is the whole challenge, right? Of course, there are more specifics into it, but then the challenge is open to anyone with a digital business. If you would like to join the challenge and participate, just stick around until the end of the video. I'll just run you guys through the procedure of joining, right? But then yeah, that is the challenge. So today's video, I just want to go over the what the challenge is, the rules of the challenge, why we decided to take on the challenge, and yeah, I guess that's it for today's video. But yeah, so that is today's video. Without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into my screen. Okay, so what the Psycho Challenge? You may be wondering. Well, the answer to that is quite simple. The Psycho Challenge is a Miss Psycho Media challenge which gets agency owners, or let me just say digital business owners, to scale their agencies from zero to $10,000 a month agencies, right? So for the next 6 months, I will be challenging myself and other agency owners to scale our businesses or agencies from zero to $10,000 a month agencies, right? That is the whole Psycho Challenge, right? In essence, or in summary, right? I know there are other challenges out there which are quite similar to this one, but then there are a few distinguishing characteristics or qualities that make the Psycho Challenge different and stand out. It helps, it's more accessible to more of the new people in the industry, or like new, let me just say beginners, right? So why am I taking on this challenge? Well, the answer to that is not simple, right? First of all, I'm trying to buy some time. That is what I'm trying to do. Going into this challenge, I need to get more time, right? So my primary value lies in what? Strategy, client relationships, and business development. If I'm being honest with you guys, I don't really want to do the service delivery for clients. That's not what I want to do, right? So with more time on my hands, I can invest in research and development, R&D, or exploring new strategies, technologies, and opportunities for growth. That's what I really want to focus on, developing a team and just developing the whole brand. I don't really want to do the service delivery part of things, right? Secondly, it is a business and not a side hustle to us. So for most digital marketing agency owners, it is just a side hustle for extra chips at the end of the month. If I'm being honest with you guys, for most founders, that's what it is. But then for us, it's something that we're trying to grow and grow all the way to like corporate level and actually be the biggest agency in the industry, right? So for us, growth is kind of vital. Third reason is school. I'm left with 3 months of high school, and in terms of academics, it's not make sure, right? It's not looking good, and that is the honest truth. So I kind of need to set up a strong foundation for my life after high school in 2024. I think anyone who has been in the same position that I'm in, or who is in the same position that I'm in right now, understands exactly what I'm trying to say, right? The fourth and final reason is because of the network. I'm trying to build up a strong network and have like the right people in the industry, right? This is a great opportunity for like all digital business owners to connect and grow with each other and grow together, right? Which is a struggle for most new agency owners, which often leads to them giving up, right? I'm speaking from experience here. Building a whole network in this industry while you're new and stuff, it's not simple. So I mean, it's a great opportunity, right? For myself as well. I need to connect with more people. I need to shake more hands and just know the right people. So yeah. What are the rules? Okay, we have a lot of rules. I think it's like 15 rules, right? But then the first rule is you need to start from scratch, right? That's what you need to do. Start from the beginning. You must begin the challenge with no existing clients or revenue in a SMMA or whatever business model you're coming in with. You need to have no revenue in there, right? It's a true $0 start. Yeah. Rule number 2, the time frame. So the challenge has a time frame for 6 months, whereby you will be aiming to scale your agency from zero to $10,000 a month revenue. That's rule number 2. I mean, I think we have emphasized on this one quite a lot. Rule number 3, which is kind of important, right? Which is something that most people in the digital marketing agency model or side of things when it comes to YouTube and stuff, then they do not do, which is transparency. Document your whole, like the entire journey on a video platform, be it YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is that you choose to go with. You need to document the whole journey, right? So this includes your failures, strategies, successes, lessons that you get to learn. You just need to document the whole journey for the next 6 months, right? Rule number 4, no past references, right? No past clients, no past references, or anyone that might help you, or like connections from your past endeavors, right? So you can't be using past clients for your presentations or anything like that, right? The challenge is to build from the ground up. I mean, clients that you get to acquire during or like connections that you get to build during the challenge, yeah, you can use those, but then you cannot bring references prior to the challenge. Rule number 5, your initial investment. You can start with a small initial investment, right? For essential tools like social media, scheduling software, or like your website hosting. But then this should be minimal. If I'm being honest, if it was up to me, I would say nothing, right? That is how I'm going at it. I would say put 0 in, right? In terms of funds, right? This leads on to rule number 6, actually, no borrowed funds. So you cannot borrow money or take out a loan to fund your agency. This challenge is about growing from nothing. I mean, I think we've emphasized on this one a lot of times, right? Revenue sources. So your revenue must come solely from your agency related activities such as client contracts, consulting, or digital marketing services, right? Your revenue has to come from, like we said, agency related activities, right? Things that you do with your agency. That's all, right? You cannot bring external funds into this or revenue, right? Rule number 8 though. Rule number 8, real clients. You must acquire real clients who actually pay for your services. These clients should not be family or friends. They must be genuine businesses that actually need your services, right? There must be people who actually need what you're offering, and they must be real, which is again something that isn't quite sketchy or dodgy when it comes to the YouTube side of this whole business model. So you need to acquire real clients, otherwise, the video cut off, but then we'll just take off from where we were. Rule number 8, real clients. You need to acquire real clients, otherwise there is no point to the challenge, because why are you even taking part, right? But then rule number 9, monthly targets. You need to set monthly targets for your revenue and make sure that you're tracking your progress towards your $10,000 goal, and adjust your strategies as needed to meet these targets, right? I mean, you may have a certain goal, but then it doesn't mean, things may happen and you don't actually reach that target for that month, or you may actually reach a higher target and have to adjust your strategies as you're reaching the goal much earlier, or like you just need to do a few things because you're behind on your strategy or your target, right? But then rule number 10, learn and adapt. Continue to learn and adapt from you adapt your strategies based on what works and what doesn't, right? Obviously, you're going to be getting some more experience and seeing what works and what doesn't. So yeah, experimentation is encouraged. Try different things, but then obviously do not lose track of what you need to do. Do not lose track of your mission. Do not lose track of your whole goal. But then try to play around and see what works, what doesn't. I mean, yeah, in the early stages whereby you're allowed to fail. I mean, do not aim for failure, but then you're allowed for it, right? You're allowed to do so. So continue learning, continue acquiring new knowledge every single day, which is what I do, right? But then rule number 11, no income misinterpretation. So do not lie about your figures. It's that simple. Do not lie about your figures, right? Be honest about your progress. Do not try and alter or like what can I say, fiddle with the figures and lie to your audience about the income that you made or the results that you have been able to acquire otherwise. Then again, what is the point? But then yeah, it's that simple. Rule number 12, viewer engagement. Encourage your viewers to engage with your content, ask questions, offer suggestions. You can consider challenges and Q&A sessions related to your journey. I mean, yeah, man, I don't really encourage this much. So, you guys, please engage with the video if you like it. Comment down there, comment on what you liked, or like ask your questions, offer suggestions as to what you would like to see in the next video. Bro, like the comment section is open to everything and like anything that you need to know, even just like questions that are not related to the video, right? But then it's open to anything, right? So also do that. Also, if you guys would like for me to give you guys a Q&A video based on everything in general, you can just say that and I will give you guys that video. Rule number 13, accountability. So we need to find a partner or like a group, an accountability partner or group, such as fellow creators who can help keep you on track and like provide support through the challenge. So this is covered for us. If you're in this challenge, you're obviously going to be added to the Discord server, and like it's that simple. You have your accountability group. We're basically going to be checking on each other every single day, having what Discord calls or like something like that, whereby we just keep track, talk, ask questions, help each other out, provide value, provide resources, everything, right? So it'll also be just like a great thing to have fun, also connect. If we can connect in real life, we also do so. So yeah, bro, I'm looking forward to that. I won't lie to you guys. Rule number 14, celebrate the milestones. So whatever you get to achieve along the way, celebrate it. Whether you get your first whatever client, but then celebrate the whole every milestone, right? Celebrate every client, because every client is kind of important, right? Every client is important, be it that they're low figure or like low ticket or high ticket. Every one of them are significant. It means that you're a step closer to the goal, right? So celebrate that. I mean, yeah. Rule number 15, which is something that is not here, it's a bonus rule from me. I'd say do not be too focused on the figures. Even though it's a figure challenge, do not be focused on that, right? The whole point of the challenge is to grow, right? That's the whole challenge. So if you're able to be much better than you are right now, 6 months from then you have won the challenge. I mean, you haven't won it, but like you won it. I don't know if I'm going to win the challenge as well, but then I know I'm going to win it. I hope I win it, right? I hope I do actually go on and achieve the $10,000 a month agency revenue, right? But then the whole point of this is growth. That is what it's about. Growth, build a network, have a fun time as well. I mean, it's something great. So yeah. But then yeah, guys, those are all the rules. And now let's just go on to our plan to reach this $10,000 a month revenue, right? I'm in South Africa, so that is 188,000 rands in revenue in 6 months, which sounds crazy coming from me, but like that is it. So our plan is quite simple. So we are actually going to be working with 2 niches. Okay, let me set it out for you guys. The niche part, the offer part, the outreach part has been covered, right? But then except performing the aggressive outreach. But then yeah, this is our first month plan. So the October plan, right? October plan is picking 2 niches, structuring an offer, developing an outreach strategy, and drawing up an outreach script, right? So our 2 niches that we chose to go with are aesthetic practices or aesthetic doctors, if you like to call them that, and solar installations, right? Those are the two clients that we're going to be working with: solar installation companies and aesthetics, right? Those are our chosen niches. The reason as to why, I guess I'll just make a whole different video for this, right? I will actually make a whole different video for every part of this whole thing. But then, yeah, structuring an offer. We structured an offer. I'll also get into the offer. I mean, the offer will be seen throughout the whole challenge. But then our offer is quite simple. Like I said, we run a lead generation and lead nurturing and making sure that we complete the sale. So we do, lead generations, right? So our offer is getting them a certain number of clients. Then if we don't get them that certain number of clients, we not get paid. That is our guarantee, right? Develop an outreach strategy and drop the outreach script. So we keep it simple in terms of outreach, right? The only outreach that we actually do is cold calling. I'm not really a fan of typing. Same with my friend called Toby. He's always in the comment section. We're not really fans of like the typing kind of outreach. The Instagram DM, the cold emails, and all of that. I'm actually quite good in terms of cold calling. That's where my confidence and my strong points are. So that's where we focus, right? So week 1, which is this week, right? We're going to be performing aggressive outreach. So we're going to be cold calling. I know the previous video was like, aggressive outreach and so forth, but then we're going to be performing a little bit of aggressive outreach, right? I mean, it's $10,000 we're trying to reach over here, right? That is the first week. Second week is attending all the sales meetings that we got from the first week, from the outreach, right? So we're going to attend all the sales meetings, present our offer, present what we do, and find out if we could actually work with the people. Then third week we're going to onboard the first client, or like if we're able to actually get most of them interested, it will be more than the first client. But then we're basically going to be taking care of the outreach, the onboard part, right? Onboarding, we're going to onboard and sign the contracts and make sure that everything is proper. We're ready to work with them. Week 4, prepare for service delivery. We're going to be preparing to actually do what we promise to do for them. We're going to be working with the media buyer though. I'm not really sure for the first client though, right? Because we may have to offer them a much lower retainer, so that we can be able to just build up a portfolio and have like a good number of testimonials out there. But then we're going to be preparing to run service delivery. After week 4, I think that's when I'm starting with my exam, so it may be kind of on the edge we may be on the edge about that, but then we will actually make sure that we perform and get the job done. But then guys, that is it, right? That is it. Guys, that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Away from the screen right now, please be sure to leave us a like, and if you're a new viewer, leave us a sub as well. Moving forward, I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys to just fill out. This is for whoever wants to join the challenge, who wants to be a part of the challenge. We're going to leave a link in the description. You just fill it out, I go over it. I'm not going to upsell you anything, I just need to know who it is I'm adding to the challenge. You just answer a few questions, nothing really deep. Moving forward, after that, I go over it, send you the Discord server link, then you will be part of the challenge, right? The Discord server will just serve as a ground for us to basically communicate, keep in touch with each other, keep each other accountable, make sure that people show up for what it is that they said they're going to show up for. Because that's one thing I know for sure, people don't show up, right? I know some people are going to be feeling motivated going forward, but then lose the motivation. So the Discord server will serve as a place for you to keep on going at all times. Network, meet new people, new friends, new potential business partners, whatever it is that you would like to do, right? I'm looking forward to that part, right? I'm looking forward to the whole challenge. Let's all participate and just do some crazy stuff, right? But what else? Oh, we are now on TikTok as well. I'm now on TikTok with the Miss Cycle page. I'm going to leave a link for that down in the description as well. But then there's nothing on there as of yet. But then hopefully when you get there, there is something. If you do find some videos, please interact with them. Leave a like us and follow us on that page as well. What else? I think that's it. So Oh yeah, about the Q&A video, if that's something that you would like to see, please just also engage in the comment section about that. I really like having to reply to comments. I really like having to reply to comments. So if you have any content suggestions, video ideas, or something that you would like for me to touch upon in a video, or like something that you would like for me to improve on, or if you like the kind of content I'm currently making, whatever it is that you would like to say in the comment section, do not be shy to say, do not be shy to ask. There's no such thing as a wrong answer, right? So yeah, that is it. To the next video, guys. Stay learning, stay determined, stay focused. Just keep on pushing, and see you guys on the with the challenge, at the challenge, whichever one. See you guys at the challenge. And yeah, looking forward to it, man.